Hi everyone, it's Miss Vasquez again, and today is Superhero Thursday. Now, for my costume, I made my very own cape with some purple fabric, and I have a badge in my front that says Super Teacher with a heart. Super Teacher because I'm here to help you grow your brains, and a heart because I love and I miss you all so much. Now, what costume are you wearing? Did you make it yourself? Feel free to send me all your pictures of you wearing costumes so I can shout you out. Now, today we're going to read the American flag. And I know yesterday we looked at a couple parts from our text, but today we'll read the whole thing together. You don't need anything but your brain. Now, you will be able to answer questions about unknown words. Now, unknown words are words that we don't know. Generally, they're words that you see the very first time. Now, the American flag by Lisa Harrington. Let's start reading. Here is my table of contents. This tells me where I can find everything in the book. Stars and stripes. Forever. The American flag is one of the most important symbols of the United States. It flies near schools and government buildings. People hang it outside their homes. We honor it at sports games. We wave it proudly on the 4th of July. Now here it says, the flag flies in front of the United States Capitol building in Washington, D.C. And here's a picture of what the American flag looks like. Now, when I was reading, I came across a word that I do not know. And the word is bold right here. My word is symbols. What word? Yeah, the word is symbols. Now, in order to come up with the answer for what an unknown word is, first we have to ask a question. We have to ask a question. So we ask, what does the word mean? We use a question word. What does the word mean? Or what does symbols mean? The next thing that we do is we think where to find the answer. Now, we listen closely to the words and think about the words that are around it to help us. We also use the pictures. We use them. And the last thing that we do is we answer the question using words. Now, what does symbols mean? Or what is symbols? Now, it says that the American flag is a symbol for the United States. And I see a picture of the American flag right here. I'm going to keep thinking about what it might be. It's something that flies near schools and government buildings. They're talking about the flag. I think that symbols are an object, so a thing, or some kind of design that stands for something else. So here, the United States flag is something very special for the entire United States. Now, I wonder what it stands for. Let's keep reading. The American flag stands for the land and people of the United States of America. Oh, so it is something that stands for, and it's pretty important. Now, it also stands for freedom. The first United States flag became official on June 14th, 1777. Each year, Americans celebrate Flag Day on June 14th. Fun fact, our flag has different names. It is sometimes called the Stars and Stripes. The colors of the American flag are red, white, and blue. The flag has 50 stars, 50 white stars, on a blue background. They stand for the 50 states that make up our country. There are 13 stripes, 7 red and 7 white. They stand for the 13 states that first formed our country. Fun fact, the flag colors have a meaning. Red is for courage, white is for goodness, and blue is for fairness. A changing symbol. America was once ruled by Great Britain. More than 200 years ago, Americans fought for independence. the United States became its own country, it needed a flag. Fun fact, a rattlesnake appeared on some early American flags. It was chosen because a rattlesnake is deadly when attacked. Now, I came across another word that I do not know when I was reading this page, and the word is independence. Say independence. Yeah, way to go. The word is independence. Now, I want you to think and ask yourself, what does the word independence mean? That's the very first thing that we do when we answer questions about unknown words. The next thing I want you to do is think, where are we going to find the answer? And then last, we answer the questions. We're going to answer the question using pictures and words. Now, what does the word independence mean? I want you to think about it. I'm going to read part of our page again. More than 200 years ago, Americans fought for independence. The United States became its own country. It needed a flag. Independence. It sounds like independence means to be separated from something. It sounds like freedom. What do you think? Yeah, I think the word independence means to be free, to be able to do something by yourself. So one time, a long time ago, the United States was a part of another country. So now we are free and we are our very own country. The first flag had 13 stars and stripes. They stood for the 13 colonies that later became the first 13 states. Some people think Betsy Ross of Philadelphia sewed the first flag. No one really knows for sure. And here's a painting that shows Betsy Ross and her helpers making the first flag. Vermont and Kentucky then joined the United States. In 1795, 2 stars and 2 stripes were added to the flag. It now had 15 stars and 15 stripes. Here's what the flag used to look like. What would happen as many more states joined the country? The flag could get very crowded. In 1818, lawmakers decided that it would have 13 stripes. A new star would be added for each state. So here's what the flag looks like. There was no rule on how the stars should be placed. However, some flags had the stars in rows, others had them in circles. In 1912, President Taft decided they should be in rows. Over the years, more stars were added as more states joined the country. So here's a picture of the president, William Howard Taft. Pride in the flag. Americans honor the flag in many ways. They sing the Star-Spangled Banner to show their pride. That is the American National Anthem, a special song written to celebrate the flag. So here's a crowd at a baseball game that stands for the national anthem. Many kids say a pledge to the flag at the start of the school day. It is called the Pledge of Allegiance. The pledge, Now, before I keep reading, I want to think about what the pledge means, because I just had so much information on all of my other pages. Now, what do you think the word pledge means? That's the first thing we do when we answer questions about words we don't know. Now, you have to think about where to find the answer. And then listen closely for the words and look closely at the picture. Many kids say a pledge to the flag at the start of the school day. It is called the Pledge of Allegiance. The pledge is a promise to be loyal to the United States. Now, what do you think a pledge is? Yeah, a pledge is a promise. I heard that in the text. The flag today. Today, there are different rules to care for the flag. For example, the flag should never touch the ground. It should not fly in bad weather unless it is waterproof. and the flag is flown at night. It should have a light shining on it. After Hawaii became a state in 1959, another star was added to the flag. Since then, the American flag has flown proudly with 50 stars. Whenever people see the American flag, they think of the United States, land of the free. So here's the first flag that was taken to the moon. That's so cool. Now, today, we were able to answer questions about words we didn't know. Get ready for tomorrow's pajama day.